Hello, this is Bettina Madini. I'm a painter. I'm also a singer. I'm a creator of a beautiful fashion label with the name Magical Bodies. I'm a writer. Have been on this journey of creating and have always loved art and music and have not always been an artist. I started later on. One thing that came back over and over for me, and which is what my being here on the planet is really about, is joy. And painting is such a joy to me, and it gives me a lot of joy. And with my paintings, I really desire to give that energy and that space to all of you. My work is very colorful. So I studied art in Luxembourg, in Europe, and also in New York City. And do we ever stop studying? I never stop studying and being inspired by something. And it is very often color gives me such a joy, and we are so lucky to be on a planet that has all these amazing colors. They something inspires me, something talks to me, and at times it's a color, and my work might be abstract, and at times it is a tree that is talking to me. I had amazing encounters in nature with trees, with flowers, with other beings that are there. So I paint them when they ask me to paint them. And these moments are very magical. And I'm out in nature. At times I sit in fields of sunflowers in the middle, and I'm surrounded by these big sunflower heads, and I have my oils there, and I paint all day. So I love playing. For me, it's all actually about playing. It's a very playful thing. I'm not going into like problems or critical things. My work is really more about the uplifting. It's about my reality, my world, where I just love being in nature, and nature has been such an amazing contribution to me. I love this planet, so I'm I love this planet. So anything that is about color is fascinating me. When I learned from one of my teachers how to mix black, I was blown away. Like, things like this really excite me. It's color, and I'm always wondering what other colors are there. What other colors can I mix on my palette? And so my work is spontaneous, even when I paint a very detailed painting. And I'm out there in nature, there might be a butterfly flying by, or I hear a moose. And this all will, I pick it up and bring it into the painting. So they are very alive. I am originally from Berlin, and came to the United States in 2003. I was in New York City, and then came to Wisconsin, where in the Midwest I'm currently living and creating. Most of the time, I have the impulse to go in my studio where I'm right now and to take a canvas and start painting. And I do not have a point of view about whether it will be an abstract painting, and I play with the colors and the flow and the swirls and the details of it with a spatula or my hands and, a brush. Or whether this painting will be anything figurative. So the dragons showed up, and it's really an energy, a very potent energy. What fascinates me is the beauty of their bodies, and they really show up out of the blue. I don't do sketches of compositions for the paintings. Also, this painting, just as an example, I did not compose it before. I am not really coming from a thinking place. I don't think like cognitively thinking. Things for me flow. They oh, let's put that flower here and there and there, and it sort of falls in place. I started creating an entire line of wearable art, and it was actually quite some time ago that a dear friend of mine said to me, Bettina, people should be able to wear your art. And that went like a bomb in my universe. And I'm like, how can I create this? And then it was like, what else? What else? What else? Do you know that place of what else? What else can I create? And I came across silk. Hello, this is Bettina Madini, and here you see one of my paintings, and the name is Butterfly Magic. And to me, silk, painting on silk is very magical. It is such an amazing ethereal material, and it is such a joy for me to bring in all these beings that fly by, or while I'm with the silk, magic really is right there at my fingertips. And yes, I invite you to a magical and joyful world. What is possible on the earth that we have never considered, that we put in the realm of fantasy and imagination, that is real and true, and that we can also invite more into our lives. I looked at it and I'm like, wow, I want to play with this. And so I started painting on silk, and I really love it and I enjoy it a lot. Now there I paint silk scarves and large banners. I'm creating with them now a line of leggings and dresses and hats and drapes. And so there's a lot that you can find on my website, magicalbodies.com. It's all about enjoying being here. What if life was an adventure, and what if life was about the joy and the fun of it? This is what everything that I'm creating here is about. It's really like, I would love to infuse that joy and that for life into every single person that my paintings can touch. Really, like, what if it's all about the joy and happiness? And what contribution can my art be to you for a global, joyful world with and of art? Thank you so much, and I see you soon. Bye.